guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So, the Shadow Dragon events, I went in, yesterday, and I fought, the SYN Shenron at the end with God Goku. I figured I just wanted to get more footage for God Goku, such a spectacular character, and it's like, I was like, man, you know, this actually is, this is tougher than I was thinking. And then I did a video on Vegeta for it as well, and then all of a sudden, everyone's like, oh yeah, SYN, by the way, is the toughest fight in the game. All of a sudden, it's like, whoa, what? Oh, so we're here already. Wait a minute. The 8th anniversary haters take L's yet again. So I was like, all right, yeah, we definitely need to do some, I think, specific showcases for some of these newer characters that came out. So let's take Super 17, right? This is another Dokkan Fest. Super 17 is not even a month old yet, right? Now, the problem here is that this fight is tough. Dude, I'm just not confident. Any Android character in here, I'm really not overly confident about. In LR Cell, could be okay, but, I mean, if he's not transformed, that physical SYN at the end is just going to tear his ass in half. Maybe AGL Cell could be okay, but the thing is, Cell doesn't work good with Super 17. The thing that does suck is the characters, I think, who would probably work best with the Super 17 characters, would be the Gammas, actually. So it's like, maybe, look, we'll jump in here. I think we're going to get destroyed. Let's just jump in right now. I do think we're probably going to get obliterated. I might, you know, we'll get a little footage in here first, see what happens. And then I might do oh yeah, we're dead. Yeah, because, EGL Super 17, I was very hesitant to bring him in here because he is going to get crushed. AGL 17. This fight is just tough to build all these characters. It's just hard to build all these characters up. It is. Level 1 Lynx. Oh, how, bro. So we just awaken them. We set them as our friend lead, and we don't do a single run. Like, they didn't use this character a single time. All right, man. Sure. Now the good news is they can work effectively with the LR GT character. So. The Goku and Vegeta, best unit in the game. That Goku and Vegeta, even despite the fact that, you know, they don't necessarily work great with, you know, Android-type characters, stuff like that, they do at least still have GT, right? So we can rock with them. I'm trying to think, what's another setup we could use with the Androids? I mean, I really would like to get them with the Gammas. Unfortunately, the Gammas are not on Battle of Fate, huh? Yeah, what other team could we run? I mean, we could run. So the only team, who would we run to get them together with the androids, or excuse me, with the Gammas? I guess like Gamma 2's team, right? Like that's what we could do. They're not on the Super 17's not on the 200%, but maybe that might be a better way to go about this, right? I might just run Gamma 2's Android team. I do think MVP 17 could probably be effective in here. With the Gammas, right? With Super 17, and then we probably could be okay. Using some of these, like, cooler options should be okay. Metal Cooler, you know, if he dies, he'll just revive for us. Golden Frieza, of course, is going to be phenomenal in here. And then, for Final Form Cooler, you know, provided that Final Form Cooler is able to get some stacks in, he should be okay as well. Man. Okay. So, I'm gonna float my 17 off right here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Because one thing that does become an issue in this fight, I was especially experiencing this yesterday, when I was using, like, God Goku, like, when I was doing the God Goku video, it could be difficult to really build up in here. I mean, I guess the teams I was running, I was in a lot of those runs, I was running sort of like double 8th anniversary LRs, and it's just like, they will tear these bosses' HP bars in half, right? Whereas, like, I mean, I guess with this setup, I don't really expect to see it as much, right? Because I guess a lot of the team is weaker. The only units on the 200% are EGL 17, and then the Super 7, the Hellfighter 17 and regular 17. I just, man, it is so weird. So this fight seems like a good potential showcase stage. Very difficult, very interesting to see how characters are going to do. But, like, look how tough it's going to be to transform under 70% HP starting from the 5th turn. That's just so annoying. All right, Cooler, a lot of attacks right away. That's really good. You know, it probably would be better for us if we don't finish. So hopefully the 217s just do, like, a super and then, like, just, like, additionals for us. And they don't actually kill him right here. I think that probably would benefit us the most. I think the slower we go through this fight, the better. Maybe that could hurt LR Golden Frieza a little bit, right? Him not having as high damage reduction, but I think it probably does benefit us like this. Okay. All right, now... Here's the thing. AGL Super 17 can be effective. But... Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. This is such a nasty gamble. I don't. He's not gonna get one-shotted. We have heavily debuffed. I'm gonna do this. We've heavily debuffed. We're not gonna get one-shotted, even if like Omega drops a super. Oh, he's at double digits. Don't additional super. Don't. No. What? The 3 dodge. No, I don't need the 3 dodge right there. We need him to get built up because that's the thing with AGL Super 17. Is in some of these fights, like, you know, maybe like Red Zone Cell Max or the actual Cell Max events, Super 17, he just gets disintegrated because he doesn't have a chance to build up. You know, against like Red Zone Broly, AGL Super 17 can be very good. Man, you know, we are going to be A-okay. Cooler should be A-okay. I mean, I've heard so much about how Cooler is just that guy. Let's go. Show it to us, Cooler. We're gonna need him to do some things for us. If Cooler takes 500k from a super attack, that's acceptable. Because then that means we could transform into Super 17 next turn anyway, right? Remember that the first 2 phases here, against this SYN Shenron, he is doing a Ki Blast super attack. The final phase, is it an other? Let me double check, because it's, the final phase is the 7th anniversary tech SYN Shenron unit. Yeah. His super attack is an other. It's undefined as other. Or it's like undefined. You know, we all agree that's a stupid system, but that's what it... So there's no nullification we can use against that. Cooler needs to give us 12 key super attacks or we're screwed, potentially. Oh, man. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Well. Alright. I look forward to people saying, oh, well, you're so stupid for running Cooler on that team. Look at the rotation, guys. You know? Please live. If he lives, it's cool. If he doesn't, well, goddamn you, Cooler. Nice. Alright. I mean, it's... Damn, like, I feel like we were looking pretty good there, right? Like, do I need to change anything up? I think we'll probably just go exactly the same in there. Do I want to change anything? I guess we'll do this. You know, this could take a couple of tries. We're definitely going to need some good RNG. The thing is, if we could get Super 17 out against Physical Sin, he should be very impressive, but we got to, like, get to there. Alright, guys, we'll get this rotation in right here as well. So... man, I guess this is a little tricky, huh? So Super 17 is, he's built up a little bit right here, so he could tank hits a little bit. The problem is, I really, see, this is where we get to the design of Super 17 sucking, and especially, like, you know, God Goku, I think God Goku is very well designed. He has a very fair, I think, restriction to make him as busted as he is. I think the 6 orbs and the 3 orb restriction while he's creating his own type colored orbs, it just feels balanced. Like, he's like, you know, top TUR, but it's like, there's balance there. I think it's well designed. Whereas Super 17, this character, not the Easy 8, but of course the new Dokkan Fest, like, they're like solid, but this HP restriction is just really, like, okay, what we could do here is we can exchange into, you know, Super Saiyan Vegeta. We'll die on this turn, guaranteed, and then we'll go into the next turn at 100% HP. But what does that mean? That means we're not getting Super 17. Or I could gamble. If we live this turn, best case scenario for us here, what is this friend 17? Because they're only one dupe. Our best case scenario for this turn would likely be the 17s get the super attack aimed at them and they dodge. It's probably what we want to do. I'm going to let this play out just like this. Or, no, damn, dude, I hate this. I'll just go as long as we can. We'll do this. We'll do this. It's, damn. We will die if I play to get Super 17 and not to win.
元気をみんなの元気をくれこのままじゃオラ死ねねえんだくそー頼むぜカカロット俺に力をくれお前らああ
Alright, so we have them out. We are definitely... We cannot survive on this turn. The only way would be if Super Saiyan Vegeta 3 dodges twice at the end. Alright, like, this guy can't take... He'd have to double 3 dodge. Alright, let's go. We could get... Even if AGL Super 17 would, like, die for us right here, it wouldn't really be the biggest deal ever. Because he's still going to build up a little bit more. Wow, he's still taking damage. He's fully built up taking damage. Yeah, I think we just have reached the limits of AGL Super 17. I mean, this is most of his links activated. Him as slot 1, it just doesn't really work, huh? Damn. If we make it... So, the base Goku and Vegeta, they would have tanked SYN without question. If the super attack is right here and we dodge, I'm going to feel really dumb that we used the revive already. We got the 3 attacks, no super though. And they just died off of a normal. So, I guess that's a good thing we did this. Let's drop the Spirit Bomb here.
貴様の負けだまだまだ死ねねえなおめえをやっつけるまではな宇宙のみんなオラに元気を分けてくれサンキュー宇宙のみんな行くぜ
Alright, so we dropped the Spirit Bomb. Didn't really do too much, though. Oof. This is a very tricky fight after all, huh? It's like yeah, you know what's funny? This fight's really not so bad when our team is Vegeta and Trunks, 8th Anniversary LR, 8th Anniversary LR, AGL Goku, right? Like, it's like, oh yeah, it's not too bad. But when we have to use, like, you know, other characters here, all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're dead. How is this gonna go? That normal? Yeah, okay, here's why this fight is so tough. Is because of his type coverage. Because physical SYN at the end is a monstrosity with his AoE normals. You're gonna need SDR characters there, but, I mean, this SYN right here is doing a lot of damage. Let's just see what happens here. He didn't super last turn, right? So I'd say there's a very good chance we're gonna get super attacked right at the start. That's good. We'll live. Well, but is the AoE normals just gonna... Oh, that's really good. Oh my god, that's incredible. Yes. Okay, good. That's absolutely incredible. That's amazing. That's so good, actually. Because, I mean, that's still what it did damage to us. Right? I mean, that normal did damage to us, so it's like we would have taken a little bit of damage. Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, okay. We should be okay. So we're actually going to be able to transform into Super 17 here. And my other Super 17 is going to be floating off. SYN already super... Frieza dodging that super for us, oh my god, was so, like... To call that clutch, Frieza dodging that super attack, I feel like is a gross understatement. Remember, this is cooler without Big Bad Bosses, by the way. But, you know, he does have several other links activated here with Frieza. It's a shame that Golden Frieza doesn't have Big Bad Bosses. Ow! Okay, so his normals hit way harder. No, we're dead. Wow, yeah, like, the 17s, they just don't have what it takes against this AGL SYN here. One more super at least? Of course not. And they eat both normals. They just say, whatever, dude. Like, we're just gonna eat both normals. Okay. I mean, that's pretty sad the way that happened. Because all we needed, they had over a 50% chance to dodge the 17s. And we didn't get any additional supers with them. And they had over a 50% chance to dodge right there, and they didn't dodge for us. Yeah, this Super 17 character is just frustrating to use. Against SYN, like, we need Super 17 out. Alright, we'll jump in again. I feel like this certainly doesn't feel too great. I mean, I would definitely think that, like, Bardock gets cooked in here. Yamcha, if he dodges, would be okay, but Yamcha gets cooked in here as well. You know, the Gammas and Kid Goku and God Goku are fine. All right, let's just come back. I guess I'll do some runs here. We'll try and get either Super 17 out, or we'll get to Physical Sin. And then we'll see how this is gonna work. It's just tough. Maybe I really should get rid of Final Form Cooler here. And then bring in some other character. There's just no androids. Like, I guess we could do, like, 16 and 18, and then we just pray that they guard. Like, it's like, this is where, like, Dr. Zero and Dr. Mew, if this was, Super Saiyan Vegeta, the Battle of Gods Vegeta, like, yeah, we'd be in business, but, like, this unit sucks balls. Like, they would die instantly in here, right? So, kind of tough. Alright, well, we are a little bit in business here. Kind of a weird run. I replaced LR Final Form Cooler with, Cell right here, AGL Cell. I did not like that. Okay, let's see. What are we looking at here? Okay. Alright, well, we're definitely not, going for no item runs here. We're just getting footage of Super 17. Let's transform here. So we're gonna have Super 17 out, and I'm probably gonna use a Senzu, and we'll see how this is gonna go. Alright, so we have Super 17 out. That is good. Oh, actually, 10, 20, 30. Oh, you know what's funny? We're at, like, 35% HP or something. Super 17 has a scout on HP's under 34%. I'm just gonna play it safe. I'm just gonna use the Senzu. I'm not even gonna play around here. I would like to get my Super 17 transformed as well. Let's take a look at this. What is this friend looking like? Okay. What is Nightmare? Nightmare is the one link not at link level 10, is what I believe this is. Nightmare right here. Okay. Sure. Let's, we do have all 7 links activated. All of our defensive links are up. This is what, again, 90%? 79%. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got right here. I do want Second Form Cell to get a super attack. Okay. So, Super 17. If... That's... Okay, it's a lot of damage. Sure. If a super attack is gonna go at Super 17, we are gonna absorb it. Because we started the turn at such low HP. The fact that we use a Senzu is irrelevant. We started the turn at low health. So we would absorb a super attack from SYN if he does it. What's funny is we would absorb the super, and we would recover no HP, probably. I don't know. Let's see how this is going to go. All right, so there's that. Nice crit. That's helpful. Well, he did triple super. Okay. Sure. That's pretty good. I mean, you can see he's strong. This guy is strong, Super 17. It's just not, like... The problem is that Super 17 doesn't really have the characters around him to make it easy from the transform. That would have been nice. Damn, we're just going to get one-shotted. Okay. Super 17's team is just not good enough for this. This event doesn't play around. We just don't, because the fact that this phase and the final phase have AoE normals, it's crushing. This cell can dodge, but it's not an amazing chance of it. Okay. Well, that worked out, actually. And then we could do this. So we got my Super 17 out as well. So sure, let's do that. We'll put LR Metal Cooler in the final slot. So again, this is my 17. That's a Nightmare. That's just an attack link. Who cares? All right, now this is, I mean, we do want to keep this in mind. This is Super 17 without any of his Android links. If Sin supers at the end and kills Metal Cooler, we're okay. 100k, huh? We absorb this, so that's fine. Yep. Wow, okay. We actually got value out of this. Okay. Sure, dude. I'll take it. Wow. Value. I mean, that was death. I mean, you guys obviously... Well, do we die there? Because he has, what, 51% damage reduction is what he's got? Yeah, it's 51% damage reduction is what he has right there. We might have died. Because, I mean, that might have still done 500k damage to us, right? Like, I don't know. That would have been close. Well, wait. He recovers 34%? So, like, 187. So, it'd be what? Basically, essentially times 3. So, yeah, that would have did, like, 500k damage to us. We would have died. Yeah, without the Ki Blast absorption right there, we would have been killed by Sin's super attack right there. I mean, yeah, we don't have the Android links, but that also goes to show that the Super 17 is not strong enough defensively. After he supers, sure, but it's like, you know, there's a lot of times where the super attack doesn't just happen, you know, after you super. That's why the need for slot 1 characters exists. With double Super 17s out, though, we could cook. Now that we have both Super 17s out here, ready to play. I will get these AGL type orbs. Let's just heal up a little bit. You just get the most amount of orbs you can. Perfect. Okay. Okay. This is going good now. We have double Super 17 out right here. I think we potentially we probably could win. It just depends, because I mean, Sin, we know how ridiculous Sin is. This Super 17 is built up quite a bit. Remember, he has to take 10. He has to eat 10 attacks, children. He has to take 10 to fully build up that defense. That is terrible design as well. Right, I mean, the Super 17, I was saying all this, like, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad when he came out, and then they dropped God Goku, and it's like, oh yeah, well, I mean, yeah, right. At minimum, Super 17, I think I would like the character. I'd enjoy the character much more. There's only 2 things they need to do, and I could live with other flaws. Wow, really? We're just gonna die. Okay. I mean, this is annoying. It's not really the most fun. Not really the most fun using Super 17, dude. We've had some pretty terrible luck in this as well, too. If Super 17 could just transform in turn 5, so we just get to turn 5, we get him, that is much better than, you know, the meta where you just get one-shotted. Like, yeah, it's annoying getting under 70% HP. And then that Ki Blast absorption. I mean, we saw Super 17 doing stuff, but, I mean, man, like, you know, I feel like people could really easily cry about my team building, but, like, who are we bringing into this fight? Like, please tell me. Like, which character do we bring that does significantly better here against Sin? All of this is trash. Like, none of this is working in here. Like, Dr. Show and Dr. Mew don't work. Right? Like, maybe we could bring them. This unit, you know, at least we have GT. They do have shocking speed as well. We could potentially rock them, but it's not like things would be drastically different. We go here, it's like these target Goku characters, we just don't have anything to help us. Maybe we could have tried Tech First Form Cell, because he at least is type advantage in that second phase. Int characters, I mean, you just basically can't even run. Unless they're Vegeta and Trunks or something. You can't even run int characters in here, because physical Sin at the end, those normals, he's just gonna dice your ass up. Like, you can't. There's not really physical characters who could take that. This team is just so bad. I don't know what they were thinking with this team, too. Like, why they didn't give them androids makes no sense in the world. Because Target Goku is in kind of a weird spot. And join forces, I just make it make sense. Dokkan just has not really ever respected Super 17. By the way, you cannot bring this Golden Frieza into the Shadow Dragon event. Because Golden Frieza is a nuking leader, so we can't use him. You cannot use Tior Golden Frieza. So it's really, you know, I want to try double Super 17. That was it. I mean, we saw him definitely looking good at the end, but like, you just see how brutal it is in there. Our boy Super 17. Oof. I mean, we were about to get the physical Sin right there, and then of course slot 3 super we get one-shotted, and then, you know, the other turn with the 17s just didn't dodge, right? They didn't dodge either when they had a lot of dodge. And, you know, I can hear people crying about dodge, like, in my head, and it was my 17 that got killed, and they, you know, like, hey man, like, you know, what can we do? So let me know what you guys think about Super 17. Heavily flawed character. I mean, it certainly would work better, like, we're running, like, Gamma 2 and stuff like that. I mean, we saw Super 17 come out and at least, you know, sort of perform decently, but Gamma 2 and that android team would be a better way. The androids are just not, like Cell characters, stuff like that, like, they're just subpar. Like, we need these really strong top-tier units to really be in a good spot. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.